Good afternoon, everybody. How is all my wonderful subscribers and viewers out there doing today? I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It's Nicky D, and welcome back to the Nicky D channel. Today, we're going to be doing the 2024 college football recap, week 1, where I break down all the games that we had in the college football predictions week 1. And I'll tell you who won. I'll tell you who lost. So we can get prepared for week 2. Don't forget to like the video, share the video on social media, and smash that subscribe button so you could be notified of when I drop my next video. Without further ado, let's get to the first game that we had. We had the South Dakota State Jackrabbits going on the road into Stillwater at number 17, Oklahoma State. And it was honestly a pretty good game. Oklahoma State controlled this game throughout, and that's a big reason why they got to 1-0, as the Oklahoma State Cowboys defeated the South Dakota State Jackrabbits 44-20. Our second matchup that we had, the Temple Owls, went on the road into Norman at number 16, Oklahoma, in the Battle of the Color Red. And honestly, this is exactly what most people expected. A rout. A lot of these games in this video are routes, and Oklahoma put the bricks down and the beat down on Temple. 51-3. Booner Sooner comes out victorious. In our next matchup, we had the Chattanooga Monks going on the road into Knoxville at number 15, Tennessee. And this was a huge win for Tennessee. Over 700 yards of total offense in this game. And a 69-3 beatdown on Chattanooga. Our next game, we had number 23 USC at number 13 LSU, which is where I ran into my first L of the week, as I picked LSU to win this game at home, but USC had other plans, as this was a very close game. It came down to the last few seconds of the game, but USC put the exclamation point on it with 8 seconds to go in the game, walked out of Death Valley with a 27-20 win for the Trojans to start their year out at 1-0. Next matchup that we had on the list, Southern Utah was on the road at number 12 Utah, and this was the first shutout we have on the day, as Utah beat down Southern Utah 49-0. This game was never close. We thought Southern Utah might be able to get on the board. The Utah Utes said, ain't happening. 49-0. The Utah Utes start out 1-0. And on to another shutout. The Murray State Racers were on the road this week, as they were at number 11 Missouri, and number 11 Missouri made quick work of Murray State and did it early. They were up 28-0 at the end of the first quarter, went on to win this game 51-0, and honestly, Missouri looks like a big-time problem in the SEC, and you could be seeing them in the college football playoffs come the end of the year if they keep this up. And our second loss of the day, we only had 2 losses. I went 14-2 this week. But we had Boston College on the road. State happened last night. And Boston College looked dominant in this game. And I will say, Florida State this season is garbage. Straight garbage. I had to hesitate for a moment because I mean it. They are garbage. Their offense can't get going. Their defense can't stop anything. And Boston College fully exposed Florida State in this matchup, especially in that first quarter where Boston College had a 14-minute drive to go up 7-0. And Florida State, if they're going to turn their season around and go to a bowl game, I have no idea where they're going to go. But the Eagles, 28-13, beat down the Seminoles in Florida State. And Fresno State, also in our next matchup, went on the road at Michigan, Ann Arbor, the big house. And Fresno State got beat not as badly as I expected, considering Michigan's the defending national champions. But the Michigan Wolverines walked out with a 30-10 win, 20-point victory over the Fresno State Bulldogs. Our next matchup that we have here on College Football Recap, number 8 Penn State was on the road at West Virginia in Morgantown, and West Virginia really didn't stand a chance in this game anyway, but the score was closer than what the game actually indicated. And Penn State went out there, played their game, and walked out with a 34-12 victory over West Virginia to start out 1-0. Up next, we had number 7 Notre Dame as they went on the road to Kyle Field at Texas A&M, number 20 in the land. And Notre Dame, close game, but they prove why they belong in the top 10. This wasn't a very high-scoring game compared to a lot of games on this list, but Notre Dame walked out with a 23-13 victory over Texas A&M, and Notre Dame's 1-0. Next matchup, we have the Furman Paladin going on the road into Oxford at number 6 Mississippi. And oh my goodness, I didn't think Mississippi was capable of this kind of offensive production. I'm not even going to lie. Out of every game on this list, Mississippi scored the most points, period, as Mississippi walked out with a 76-0 victory over Furman this past Saturday. And Mississippi, the Ole Miss Rebels, look like a force to be reckoned with. If they can play like this against a lot of the competition in the SEC, they're going to be tough to beat. No question about that. As we get ready to crack the top 5, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers was on the road this past Saturday in Tuscaloosa at Alabama. And honestly, the only thing I could say for this game, roll, tide, roll. Because that's all that happened in this game. Alabama put up the dub. They shut out Western Kentucky. Alabama 63-0 is 1-0 on the season. Up next on the College Football Recap Week 1, we have the Colorado State Rams. They went on the road into Austin. They were at number 4 Texas, and like the Alabama and Mississippi games, this was a one-sided affair. No question about it. Colorado State couldn't get any points on the board this past Saturday either. And Texas's offense is proving why they can be one of the best teams in the SEC if they play like this every single week. 52-0, the Longhorns roll, and the sky is the limit for the Texas Longhorns. And up next, we had the Idaho Vandals. The Vandals were on the road in Eugene this past Saturday against the Oregon Ducks, and my goodness, expectations were really high in Oregon, and they did not meet those expectations. They were expecting a 50-point victory. Instead, Oregon walks out with a 24-14 victory, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're not in the top 5 come the top 25 standings. Next matchup, we had the Akron Zips going on the road at Columbia. Honestly, this is exactly what we expected. We expected Ohio State's offense to show up, show out. Defense did the same thing. They might not have gotten the shutout this week, but they made a statement in a statement game. 52-6, the Buckeyes start out one towards the main event of the week. Number 14, Clemson on the road in between the hedges at number 1, Georgia. And this was a defensive battle in the first half at least. Georgia was only up 6-0 at half, which really surprised me here. I expected Georgia to have at least 2 touchdowns at half, but the offense had a slow start in this one, showing up in the second half, though, dropping 28 points, but the defense of Georgia put the hammer down on Clemson. Said you only get 3 points today, sir, and that's all they got. Georgia putting the whoop down 34-3. The dogs roll on Clemson. And that was the 2024 college football recap week 1. What's your favorite game of week 1? Let me know down in the comment section below, because that's what it's there for. Don't forget to like the video, share the video on social media, and you made it to all the way to the end of this video, go smash that subscribe button. Go hit it. I'll wait. You see it over there in the corner? There you go. You hit it? Good. Now, you can be notified of when every time I drop my next video. And other than that, I have some more college football stuff coming for you. Week 2 predictions, NFL predictions, week 1. I have episode 11 of If Nikki D Booked WWE, and I'm working on my next Fallout 76 video. A lot of content that's going to be coming at you, so definitely stay tuned for all of that. Other than that, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I'm Nikki D. This is the Nikki D channel, and I will see all y'all amazing people next time. Bye, y'all.